Hello and welcome to PBTV. I'm Sam.
And I'm Nick.
And we're not Stu.
We are definitely not Stu.
Not Stu, less ginger.
Oh, maybe a bit younger.
A little bit, we won't get into that. And we're not live.
No, sadly not.
This is a pre-record, but we couldn't wait for Stu to get back, to be honest. We just couldn't. We've brought out something a little bit exciting for you.
Well, we are very excited.
I'm excited.
Yeah.
I'm sure you guys are probably excited if you know what these are. These are the brand new range of Umarex GLOCKS.
GLOCKS.
All kinds of GLOCKS.
Oh, yeah.
17s, 34s, 19Xs, all of them.
Yeah, I think we should say right off the bat, this is definitely not all we've got.
Small selection. Some of our favourites.
Yeah, and we have pretty much every range from, Glock 17s up to like Glock 42s and beyond in the special
Gen
editions.
3s to Gen 5s,
Exactly.
gas, CO2.
So many.
Mix and match, whatever flavour you want.
Yeah.
So we're just going to take you through a couple of our little choices here. Nick, do you want to start with?
Well, we'll start with the classic.
It's one of my favourites.
It really is the choice of many, including many military forces across the globe there.
Indeed.
It's Glock 17.
Yeah.
This particular Glock 17 happens to be the CO2 variant.
Yeah.
Not by choice, by picking up the wrong box. But we're happy we did, because this is we'll say right off the bat across these Glocks, they kick hard.
They're all pretty pokey.
Oh, wow. FPS-wise, they're perfectly fine.
Yeah.
Perfectly usable in the UK. They're coming well under the FPS limit. We're a little bit into summer now, so, you'd expect some guns to be creeping over, but they're fantastic, the right way you want them to be.
Yep.
But they blow into your hand real hard, and that's exactly what we want. So yeah, Glock 17. It is exactly what anyone would want from a Glock. It's the right size for me, perfect. It fits into my hand exactly as I'd expect.
Nice stipple grip.
Again, across the range, right?
Across.
But really, the main thing for me about these is that Umarex have gone ahead and made these, and then Glock have come along and said we're going to stamp our name on this. We think this is fit for to our standards, which
says a lot.
It really does, and you can see why when you handle one. It feels fantastic. We've still got the polymer lower and steel upper, like you would on a real Glock.
Yep.
Because some people coming into airsoft, when they grab hold of guns like this and they see the polymer, they go, "Oh, that doesn't feel real."
It's not real enough, yeah.
Yeah, but this is exactly how it would be in real life.
Yep.
Most of the parts are the right sizes, the right fitments. It's as close as you're going to get in airsoft, probably in this country as a whole. Closest you're going to get to a real one.
Yeah, and one thing to say about them all is the build quality is astonishing.
Yeah.
With the recoil, you'd expect to have a little bit of wobble now and again. I know with other high-powered guns I've used, there's a little bit of a wobble, and you feel, I don't know how many times I can press this trigger before it falls to bits. None of that. These are sturdy. You feel secure and safe in the knowledge that they're going to hold together in your hands.
I did mention previously that this is the CO2 variant.
Yes.
So we have an extended base plate on there, on the CO2 ones. I'm not really sure why they chose to do that, because I think really they should have done it on all of them because it looks awesome.
Yeah.
But I think they've stuck with the realism on the other ones. But, if we pop that out, we can see that we've got CO2 cartridge ready to go. Glock branding all over this.
Everywhere.
It says Glock, Austria, everywhere. Going on to sort of the branding, it's everywhere.
It is everywhere.
If you grab that one there.
Sight posts, mags.
Yeah.
Everywhere.
It is literally everywhere. It's on the lower frame there. It's on the slide. It's, like you say, on the sights and on the barrel there. We've also got other markings that would suggest coming from a real weapons manufacturer.
Yep.
So we've got 9x19 on the Glock 17 there, which is what the real Glock would fire natively without any conversions. So yeah, it really does feel the piece. And then when you cock it, you get a little bit more assurance that it is something.
I'm getting excited already.
Oh yeah, I know, right? And there's no rounds in this one, but if we just give it a few, it's something else, isn't it?
Yeah.
It really. We can feel the power in the room next to it. It's unbelievable. It really is good.
They're just real fun sidearms.
And personally, I'm jumping straight onto this one. I'm getting one immediately. It's as soon as I saw it and got it into my hands, I was like, "This is fantastic."
Yeah.
But to then pick one up and fire it is something else.
Yeah.
So do you want to move on to the
yeah,
the
by all
one
means. So this is a bit more new, bit modern. 19X. So it's very, very 21st century.
Yeah.
just cult following, really. Very popular with some branches of the military. It's a bit of a hybrid between the 19 and the 17. So you've got the nice chunky 17 lower, and then you've got the 19 slimline kind of upper. I have only seen this in this tan kind of split dual tone at the minute. I'm not a huge fan of the differences.
No, and you can sort of see why that happens going from, again, the polymer lower and the steel upper.
Yeah. But it's real nifty, and it's real comfortable. This is green gas, I should say, and it's a Gen 5, so this is all the current and up to date, little bits everywhere.
Totally.
Big mag release, all of that kind of stuff. But I'll give it a little 5 here because it is green gas, just so you know. It's not all about CO2. It's responsive, snappy, and they feel great.
Again, just touching on that, I mean, normally green gas is a little bit sort of it's usable, and I think it's sort of people looking at climates like the UK, they go, this is sort of like, it's not very fun because it's green gas.
Yeah, people tend to go, oh, what's the most powerful I can put in it?
Totally,
because they just want that. But
whereas with that,
you don't need it.
You don't need it at all.
You don't need it.
So snappy. I just love these as, totally I'd go for the CO2 one.
Yeah.
But I mean, if there was not one available.
See, I wouldn't.
Why?
I don't know. I think green gas is just easier.
I mean, I get
easier
that.
to run with, and from the slight difference, I don't think it's worth it. Personally.
Yeah, I mean, again, this is the sort of great thing about the range that we've got in, is it's personal choice, and you have so many available that if you're a particular fan of the Gen 3, for example, which is obviously a lot older, for most people, I mean, I think it's older than both of us. It's an old platform now, but some people are going to jump on that Gen 3 and say, I really want that, and I believe that the 18 on the end there, is that Gen 3?
It is, yes.
Yes, that's a Gen 3 one, so we'll come on to that in a minute and some of the differences there, but, some people, if they go, I want a 17, but I want a green gas one, Gen 3.
Yeah.
And normally you'd be like, oh, well, we don't have that particular one, but we've got like a Gen 5 or a Gen 4. But no, we've got
all of them.
We've got all of them.
Pretty
so
much.
You can just jump straight onto the one that you want. You can be right in the camp of what works for you. And I think that's fantastic.
Yeah. Speaking of other gens, this one is a Gen 3.
It is a Gen 3.
That's a Gen 4.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe this is probably the one I would be leaning towards, and I think some of you might be understanding why. Do you want to take us through this one?
I mean, as soon as we opened the box with this one, I mean, we grabbed it the other day just to have a quick nosy around.
Just have a look at all of them, really.
And as soon as we opened the box, it was like, oh wow, it's coming with an extended mag. They know their audience.
They know why we're buying it.
Oh, they really do. So obviously, some of you may not know what an 18 is, and I think that's understandable. It's not as popular as maybe the 17s and even really some of the more hybrid Glocks.
Yeah, and the modern ones, yeah.
Really, it's a 17.
It is.
Build-wise, it looks the same. It's got the same size frame. We've got the same sized lower. We've got, everything is the same sized. Mm-hmm. But then you sort of look on the top and you notice that it's got a lot of porting and a big compensator onto the barrel there. And then you come onto this side and you go, wow, there's a fun switch right here.
Oh, the fun switch.
We can flick this gun straight into full auto, and a full auto pistol is a lot of fun.
It is a lot of fun.
Normally, not very usable because they gas out and they go crazy. And
they can do.
Yeah. They totally can. Yeah. And I'm not saying this one's going to be 100% efficient, because I think not normally the reason why you'd buy something like this. But I mean, just in the shooting we've done with it, the efficiency is it's up there. I mean, we got 2 runs of all 50 rounds out of 1 fill of gas. Yeah. And yeah, it's hot at the moment. You're never going to get really that consistency out of it outdoors and in the cold. No. But just to get that anywhere is kind of... I mean, I've never seen an 18 do that. No. And, again, you're getting all of that kick. We'll do that in a second. You're getting all that kick. Oh, yeah. But again, I mean, it's the same as the 17. All the parts are all the same. So it just gives you that option of going, I kind of like the look of the porting on the top. I want full auto. So you jump straight into an 18C. Yeah. So yeah, and like I say, out of the box, having the extended mag is fantastic. Yeah,
it's like if you're looking for a sidearm and you're a sniper by day or by trade, and I don't want anyone poking around this corner as I'm reloading. No one's going to come anywhere near.
No, once they hear
spray
that
into a bush.
Should we give it a go?
Yeah, I'll give it a go.
Again, no rounds in this one, but it is.
I'm not poking around that bush.
No. It really does pack a punch, doesn't it?
I just have a dream of me and 2 of those. That's me happy, I think.
Yeah, I've seen plenty of people do it, and I think that it is definitely a viable option. But yeah, it's an awesome piece, and again, just the range that we've got means that you can go, if I like, because we mentioned before it's a Gen 3, so we've got the smaller mag release.
Yeah.
But you could say, do you know what, I don't like that smaller mag release because I want to be able to whack the button easier or something like that. Or alternatively, you might see the Gen 4 and you go, I don't like that big. Yeah, I keep knocking it with my hand. I want the smaller mag release.
There's a reason the 3 is still around.
There totally is. And there's plenty of people who would opt for that. So it means that you can jump to it and go, I want that one. And, we've got that option there for you. And luckily, Umarex have made pretty much every single one you could ever imagine. So it's fantastic. So yeah.
And as Stu does like to say, it's all about the experience, really. You've got to pick what you like.
I mean, he's right.
If you want to run around and spray full auto from a pistol, don't let anyone tell you can't.
No.
Because you very well can.
It really is that nice thing in Airsoft that it is about your choices and about what you find fun. And with this, they've given you all the choice in the world. So, you can't really go wrong.
Exactly. Anyway, that basically covers our little range here. Obviously, there are far more numbers up to the 30s, I'm pretty sure, with some...
I can't keep track of them all.
Yeah, deluxe editions. So I'm sure Stu is going to want to get his hands on these when he's back.
Yeah.
So if you want one in particular looked at or a couple looked at, if you put them in the comments below, we'll get him to that and he'll break it down technically, as he always loves to. But yeah, these should all be live now as you're watching this video. So get on, have a look, see which one's your flavour.
Yeah, check them out quick, because I don't think they'll be in stock for very long. But
there's a couple of Ogling eyes in from Patrol Base themselves.
They are a fan favourite. Beyond just what we want, but I think everyone's going to want to get their hands on them.
Yeah, definitely. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys, and we'll be back Monday with an actual live stream, I believe.
Thanks, guys.
See ya.